Hi everyone, I want to welcome you to our children's Bible lesson today. My name is Martie, and I want to wish all the mothers Happy Mother's Day. First, I want to review what we talked about last week. We learned about prayer and how it's okay to pray anywhere, anytime, about anything. And Jesus always answers our prayer, either yes, no, or wait. The best thing is that He knows what's best for us, and He always has perfect timing. We are still sheltering in place because of the coronavirus, and we're not able to go to church yet. So I know you've been practicing sheltering at home, washing your hands for 20 minutes, wearing a mask, practicing your online learning. It takes practice to get better. Another thing, if we want to practice our piano to get better, or if we want to learn baseball, we go to practice. And if we want to be a good Christian, we need to practice by reading our Bible, praying, and going to church, and doing what Jesus has taught us in the Bible. You could practice your memory verses. Our memory verse today is Ephesians 6:1. Children, obey your parents. You can color this picture, and the O says at all the time, promptly, without complaining, and obey the best you can. This reminds me of another Bible verse, Philippians 2:14. Do everything without complaining or arguing. Do you obey your parents so that you won't get in trouble or because you want your allowance? You're supposed to obey your parents because it's the right thing to do, even if you don't get paid or get in trouble. God has given parents responsibility to teach their children right from wrong, and He's given children the responsibility to obey their parents. Our Bible story for today is in Exodus 2:1-8. It's about the birth of Moses. In Egypt, the Egyptians were afraid that the Hebrews would outnumber and take over the country. So their king called Pharaoh ordered all the Hebrew baby boys to be thrown into the river. When Moses was born, his parents hid him when the cruel soldiers came looking for the babies, so they couldn't find him. After 3 months, his mother, Jochebed, couldn't hide him any longer. Miriam, her 12-year-old daughter, asked her mom, "What are you doing, Mother?" "I have made a basket boat," said her mother. "Will it float?" asked Miriam. "It will after I rub the inside of the basket with mud and tar and pitch," Mother said. "Why are you making a basket that will float?" Miriam wanted to know. "You will see," said Mother. When the basket was dry, Mother patted it with some pieces of cloth. She picked up her baby son and gave him a hug and a kiss and placed him inside the basket. Mother and Miriam went down the path next to the river and placed the basket in the water. "Hide in the reeds where you will be able to watch the basket float," said Mother. "Keep your eye on it." Before long, Miriam heard voices. She looked to see who was coming. It was the Pharaoh's daughter, the princess. She had come to take her bath. At that moment, the princess saw the floating basket. "What is it?" she asked. "Bring it to me," she told her maid. The maid lifted the top of the basket, and there was a baby. He was crying. When the princess saw the baby, she felt sorry for him. "Why, it's a little Hebrew baby. I can have him come live in the palace." Miriam became very brave. She stepped out of the weeds. "Do you want me to find a woman to feed the baby?" she asked. "What a good idea," said the princess. The princess didn't know she was the baby's sister. Miriam hurried to tell her mom, "The Pharaoh wants the baby, but she asked me to find someone who will feed and take care of him, and she will pay you." Miriam's mom was happy. She took the baby home. Now it was safe for him, and she could take care of him. She could watch him grow and learn. And when he is old enough, the mom took the baby to the princess, and he became her son. The princess named him Moses, which means drawn out, because she took him out of the water. Moses became a royal prince of Egypt. This is such a great story for Mother's Day because Moses' mother was so smart to try to think of a way to save her life of her baby boy that she made this basket and she prayed and trusted God. And she asked her daughter Miriam to watch the basket as it was floating. And if Miriam had not obeyed her mom, we don't know what would have happened. And then Miriam was brave. She asked the princess if she would like to have someone take care of the baby. She was so happy that the princess said yes that she told her mom, and the mom got to keep the baby for a while till he grew up. That is just such a happy story. Have you ever wondered how Mother's Day got started? There was a woman named Anna Jarvis, and she wanted to honor her mother with a special day, and all mothers. She worked very hard and talked to the president. President Woodrow Wilson signed a bill in 1914, over 100 years ago, to recognize and honor mothers. It's the second Sunday in May. And did you know that it's the third most attended church day besides Christmas and Easter? Because I think mothers like for their families to be in church. Anna didn't want Mother's Day to be about expensive gifts. She just wanted children to love and appreciate their mother and do simple things for her, like make cards or make homemade gifts. I wanted to show you some crafts that you could make for your mom. Cards are always easy, and mothers really love them, especially if you put a message in them. You could make a card and write Mother on the front, and then make words that would describe your mom that start with M. Marvelous, magnificent, makes me happy. O. Outstanding, organized. T. Thoughtful, terrific, talent, teaches me. H could be hugs, handy, honest, helpful. E. Enjoys life, extraordinary, excellent, exciting, easygoing. R. Really smart, remarkable, reads to me. You could say, you're the best, Mom, you're wonderful, and put kisses and hugs inside. Mothers love anything with your picture. This was one that my grandson sent me, made out of cupcake papers. You could also do a collage with pictures from your computer. This is a fun craft that I'd like for you to try. It's called Spirograph Paper Plate for Picture Frame. It looks hard. It's kind of like a spider web, but if you just start with a paper plate and cut the edge about every inch and get some yarn or some string. If you start at the top and count down about 5 cuts and put your string in and then go around the circle doing the next slit every time. So this, and go around the back and come out to, this was your first one, go to the second one. This is your third one, go to the third one. And just, you count 5 in between each time, and you can go around as many times as you like, and it just becomes more and more filled in. I think most mothers like breakfast in bed, but I know today she's already gotten up, so you might give her breakfast in bed some other day this week. Moms even like cereal. This is a snack you could make out of watermelon. I just got a cookie cutter and different sizes and cut the watermelon into circles about 1 inch thick and press the cookie cutters in. And this could be part of your salad. It's a nice healthy snack. Another nice gift for your mom is Mother's Day coupon book. I'll put these on our email, and if you'd like any of these activities, you can just go to kids@msnaz.org and request them. These are for a coupon book, and you could, when your mom wants you to do something, she could just look in the coupon book, and you said you'd be good for setting the table, helping with dinner, folding clothes, doing yard work, playing with the baby, feeding the pet. And so when your mom asks you to do one of these, since you gave her the coupon book, you should really do them. Some moms have green thumbs. Some like to sew. Some fly airplanes. Some moms stay home. Some go to school. Some go to work. Some are in the army. Doctors, lawyers, hairdressers. Some mommies teach in school, write books, drive trucks. Some work in supermarkets, offices, and zoos. Mommies like to dance, paint, jog, fix things, and bake cakes. They like to go shopping, talk on the phone, watch TV, read books, even ride motorcycles. Mommies play games with us and push us on swings, eat popsicles with us, and tuck us in bed. There's nothing a mommy can't do. There are so many things that our moms have taught us, and that's what makes us who we are. God wants us to treat our mothers nicely and try to make them happy. Have a happy Mother's Day.